morning, gang. It's my. So that means you need to grab your Bible, your notebook, your book, and your pencil and get ready to write something. And what I want you to write today at the top of your page, it's going to be Psalm 145. So open up your Bible. Psalm 145, 1 through 7 is where we're going to go with this. Psalm 145, 1 through 7. And what I want you to write at the top of your page, instead of my God is, I want you to write, instead of who is God to me, I want you to write, my God is, and this is what we're going to put on it today. Are you ready? Let's read. All right, Psalm 145. Got your Bible open? Good. It says, I will extol thee. That means to praise and to give honor to. I will extol thee, my God, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever. Every day will I bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever. Here it is. Great is my Lord. Great. My God is great. It says, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. We're going to stop right there. So, my God is great with a capital G. But then it goes on and it says that his greatness is unsearchable. What does that mean? That we can't try to understand it. We shouldn't be looking to understand it. No, no, no. It means that for as long as we live and forever and ever, we will never understand how great our God is. He's that great. You can study about him all your life. All the time, when we get to heaven, we're going to have eternity to find out more and more about who God is and all his greatness. And I think every day we're going to be in heaven and we're going to go, I can't believe this. He is so great. Everything he does is wonderful. There is nothing to compare him to. That's why it says it is unsearchable. We can't get to the bottom. Okay? We can search and we can search and we can search, but we can never know all about him. He is so great. Let's keep going. Verse 4, it says, one generation shall praise thy works to another and shall declare thy mighty acts. Now, this is an important verse. You are a generation, okay? No, your parents are the generation before you. Papa and I are the generation before them. And it says that one generation shall praise thy works to another and shall declare thy mighty acts. Do you realize that that's what we're supposed to be doing? I was teaching the other night to the ladies here, and I told them my testimony of how I was raised in a family that, as far back as I can remember, my grandparents and my great-grandparents, somebody was a preacher, somebody was a pastor. There was one, I think my great-granddad on my grandmother's side, on my dad's mother's side, he was an itinerant preacher. And that meant he rode a horse. They lived in Kentucky, and he rode a horse and would go from one little village to another little village to another little village. And then the next week he would do it all over again. But that's how he spent his time. He'd go from church to church to church and then go back again to church to church to church. That's kind of what this is saying, is that one generation to the next, and the next generation to the next, we should be telling the greatness of God. He is so great. And we need to share that with the people that come after us so that they'll understand, and so that my grandkids will understand how great God is. Let's keep going. Verse 5, it says, I will speak of the glorious honor of thy majesty and of thy wondrous works. And men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts and will declare thy greatness. They shall abundantly utter the memory of thy goodness, thy great goodness, and will sing of thy righteousness. That's our job, is to tell about God's greatness, to sing about his greatness. And we are supposed to share that with other people. Have you ever talked to somebody and said, "Hey, you won't believe this. This is what God did for me the other day"? That's what we're supposed to be doing. What has God done for you lately? Have you asked Him for anything? Have you prayed and said, "I need your help in this area. Can you help me do something about this area?" Or, "I have a friend who needs to know the Lord. Give me an opportunity to tell them about you." And then take that opportunity and tell them, excuse me, "My God is great. And if you've accepted Him, your God is great." And we need to tell it to everybody who comes after us and all the people around us and let them know how wonderful God is. My God is great. That's what we learned today. Fantastic. I hope you're going to have a great day. I miss you gobs and gobs. We'll see you soon, though. Bye-bye.